Hey Canada, I'm Brian McDermott, the Rhinos coach, and you're watching the Rugby League show. Sorry, but that's my best Canadian accent, I can't do one.
1, 2, 3, Warriors!
Hello Rugby League Barry Finns, and welcome to a Rugby League Show Test Match Special. It's the second Test Match of the year, Canada taking on the English Lionhearts. Just a reminder, this Test Match Special is brought to you by Foster's, Australian for Beer, Expat Advisory Canada, Novotel Hotels, the Skills Network, and Booster Juice. Alright, the Lionhearts made their way across the pond to take on the mighty boys in red. Can the Wolverines take them down? Let's go to the locker rooms and then take you to the match.
Go out and enjoy yourself. You know, I've done this loads of times and I'm a bit touched, lads, that we're here and doing it. Alright, so enjoy yourself, congratulations. I come to after a better bunch of lads, you're all a credit to us all. Alright, thanks a lot.
Disregarding now as we're going out, let's just stay focused on jobbing on. This is the one that we've come to do, and to finish off our tour is all about tonight, isn't it? And winning this game. You know, not panicking too much, staying relaxed and focused, just build up into it. Wednesday night we got a little bit giddy and stuff like that, but that was pretty much nerves of the first game. Now we've settled into it, we've been here a couple of hours, we've seen the occasion, what it's going to be all about. The crowd's going to build up a little bit. Obviously, so there's like maybe 4,000 going to be here, so we'll just ease into it. Nice and relaxed, come back in, bit of prep, we'll have another match talk, and then we're just going to leave with captain and vice captain. You can build up for the last 5 minutes, alright? So when we're ready, let's get out.
Let's shock them. They've come here for an easy game, eyeing the women up in the crowd, planning the day. They've got a day on the Raz tomorrow already planned, so they're thinking about the good times that they're having tonight, tomorrow. Let's shock them, yeah? Ideally we can win the toss, kick off, and let's give them hell, yeah? Let's bang them this set, let them know. Talk and drag it. If you see somebody tired, talk to him. Get off your line in D, yeah? I'll get you out of there when we get the ball. When we're defending, you've got to defend in the line. Last of all, fellas, enjoy the occasion. Yeah, you're representing your country against England. Enjoy the occasion.
Let's go out there, let's lay some hits, let's put some sick plays together, boys. Let's do this.
Never stop running, boys. Never stop talking. Watch the offside.
Canada on 3, ready?
1, 2, 3, Canada! Stick to what we practice. Stick to what we practice.
Over 5,000 on hand here in Lamport Stadium, Toronto, Canada, to witness the English Lionhearts face off against the Wolverines. Deep kick there as Ryan Babes comes out with it. Good chase by McCarthy and Moody. Here is McGowan now. Ooh, quick McGowan is, and it earns valuable meters for his side here as the Wolverines find themselves on the back foot. Here is the big man, Leighton Smith, and he'll offload to McGowan, who's taken down by Moody. Pass comes out, and the Lionhearts kick early as Aaron Holt retrieves there and eludes one defender and right into the arms of another one. Gibson and Dunn, to be precise. Here's King. King now goes it alone, and he runs into a wall of Lionheart defenders. Moody now gets a pass off to Wiles. Wiles pops a pass to Clancy, and too hot to handle, too much to handle as Clancy dropped that one. Scrum here to the Lionhearts. Big defense needed here as Millington shows the ball and runs up the sidelines. He'll pass it off there. Luckily, the Lionhearts tripped up and Tony the Cat Felix pounced on him. Oh, big run now. Almost to glory territory as the Wolverines defend the line. Sloppy pass now. Here is Leighton Smith. He'll get it off to Babes, and Babes is still on his feet. Babes is finally taking the ground by Bain and Clancy. Lunt now goes off to, yes, Leighton Smith will penetrate the line and witness St. Mary's Vikings does it for the Lionheart. Physical match here thus far, as a scrum is awarded to the Lionhearts. Big defense needed here by the Wolverines. Here's Owens who comes out with it. Cale Hutchings, King, and the technician Steve Piatek combined for that tackle. Ooh, big tackle there. Good defense by Bain. Here is Gibson now. Gibson is taking the ground. And Lunt at dummy half looks for options. He'll go to his left. The big man is taking the ground. Oh no, the ball's still in play now. And Ottagavaya, Deadly Danny Tupou, and Moody combined for that tackle as the Lionhearts work it out wide here. And inside is Hillman. Yes, Keel Hillman, Bank Key Bulls, does it for the Lionhearts. And the Wolverines are in trouble. Let's take a look at the Foster's replay here as the ball's being worked out wide. Hillman gets it, cuts inside, and in between the sticks, and in between the eyes. Top restart here as the Lionhearts charge their way past the halfway point. Good run there by Leighton Smith, who scored a try earlier in this match. Ball's being worked out now, and the Wolverines look unorganized defensively and a little disheveled. The polish of the Lionhearts and the experience are certainly showing through now. Pass is being worked out. Here is Gibson. Gibson gets a pass off to Dunn. Dunn back to Gibson. Gibson finds Owens. Here's McGowan now. McGowan still on his feet, looks for an offload, but wisely holds on as Holt and Clancy combined. Oh, here's Gibson now. A little dipsy doodle and past the glory line for a try. Tap restart here as Luntz gets things going. Good defense by Bain and Clancy, who combined for that tackle on Owens. Here is Appleby now. Appleby is taken down, and looks like Bain is injured in the tackle, and he'll get out of the way here as the ref blew his whistle. Lunt now looks for options at dummy half, calls a play, goes to his left here. Gibson skies one, and here is McGowan now up the sidelines. McGowan is taking the ground. Here is Anderson, who faked everyone, as looked like both markers were going the same way. The second marker the Wolverines need to put something together offensively here, as Henry the Hammer Myers hammers his way up the field. Adam Moody at dummy half. His pass is tough to handle, and looks like some frustration on the field here as a fisticuff erupts. Both teams here going at it as the ref tries to gain control of this one, and the fans getting behind their Wolverines here as both teams separate. It's getting physical. Wolverines need to work their way out of a jam here as King is immediately caught and taken the ground by Dunn and company. Here is Fader, goes to his right. Deadly Danny Tupou is caught immediately, and half the team will take him to ground. Fader now back at dummy half, goes to his right, and Piatek is caught and tripped up. Wolverines still at their own 25 here. Pass comes out to Deadly, who gets decked and retrieved there by Lunt. Lionhearts now smell blood and will pounce. Defense needs to come up big here as Henry the Hammer and the big man McCarthy combine for that tackle. Here's another little run there by Ryan Babes. Babes earns valuable meters now and only a couple away. And does he stretch over? It looks like he did. What a try there, scored by Lunt.
Do you understand how to prepare healthy food and how your diet affects your health? Could you plan a safe and effective exercise session? Do you understand the signs and symptoms of stress, anxiety and depression? This program will help you answer all of these questions with a confident yes. So why not let the Skills Network help you boost your confidence, skill set, knowledge and CV by taking that crucial step which could lead to an exciting and prosperous future.
And the Wolverines need to get something going here as Enoch the Warrior Wamalwa runs into another brick wall made up of Babes and company. Pass comes out to Wiles. Wiles. And now Deadly has it. Deadly Danny Tupou is caught by a trio of Lionhearts as it looks like he's had a frustrating game. Here is Fader. Fader goes to his left and Henry the Hammer makes his way up the field. Not many meters are earned here by the Wolverines, who struggle every possession to complete. There's a completed set and caught there as the Lionhearts firmly in control of this game. Dunn goes out to his left and nice little run there as eventually Myers and Piatek caught his man. They're working the ball out to the right now, and here's Anderson. Anderson splits the defense. Oh, a nice little glory run here by Sean Anderson. And brace yourself, that's his second of the match. And the pride of Chorley Panthers, Sean Anderson, does it for the Lionhearts. And the Wolverines need kick there, retrieved by McGowan. McGowan now looks for a lane and starts weaving his way through traffic. He'll pass one defender, and Deadly Danny Tupou put a shoulder into him and took him to ground. Here is Lunt now. He'll feed McGowan, and McGowan's pass is knocked down, retrieved there as McDermott has a little bit of room, and McDermott avoids another tackler. McDermott still on his feet. He'll pass it off there to Lynch, and Lynch is wrapped up by Wiles and Ottagavaya Stubble as well. Pass comes out now. They're working it out to the right. And here is Dunn. Dunn with a little bit of room. Dunn will touch down and will take a punishing blow in the process, but earns a valuable try as Chris Dunn. Lynch will get things going here as the Wolverines defense needs to come up big as Owen's run is subdued by Henry the Hammer Myers and company. Pass comes out to Appleby as Appleby is taken the ground by Stubble and Bain. They're working it out wide now as Lynch's pass is picked off. Tony the Cat Felix on the sidelines here looks for support, and he is eventually taking the ground as he didn't have any. Fader now at dummy half wants to get things going, and that is a penalty here, as here is Enoch the Warrior Wamalwa now as he gets tripped up. And less than 10 meters away from Glory are the Wolverines. Fader goes to his left. Piatek passes to Bain, and Bain gets himself a handful of meters away from Glory now. Fader goes back to Piatek. Piatek pops a pass. There is Stubel is rung around the neck. High tackle, no call there from the ref as Owens and company take him to ground. Simon Fader, a new Wolverine this year, looks for options, goes to his left. Piatek to Wiles. Wiles to Holt. Holt looks for, oh, he's trapped and taken the ground by a duo of Lionhearts. Here's Cale Hutchings now. Cale waits the play of the ball, and penalty looks like is called here. And yes, it is a penalty, and that'll be played back by Aaron Holt, and the Wolverines definitely need to come up big on this possession. There is no room for excuses now as Tom Clancy is tripped up. Good defense there as the Lionhearts are on the line now. That errant pass is collected by Bain, and the Wolverines try and regroup. Pass comes out to Piatek. Piatek shows the ball now. Looks like he is, no, he's not subdued. He slips through the defense and it penetrates the Glory line. The technician, Steve Piatek, earns a valuable try for the Wolverines. Let's take a look at the Foster's replay here, and this is how everything came to be. It started with Tony the Cat Felix's run here as he picked off a pass from Lynch. Then here's Piatek. Piatek couldn't be held by the defense, slips through, and over the Glory line he will go. The technician delivers a valuable try there and did not give up, and that's the Canadian attitude that will lead to success. And a physical game here, and a good game at that, especially for the English Lionhearts, who may want to stay in Canada. And if they want to do so, they may want to contact Expat Advisory Canada to get their pension transferred over here, because they've had their way in Toronto, Canada today, as Deadly Danny Tupou is eventually held here. And looks like a penalty call as a late hit by the Lionhearts. Here's Enoch the Warrior Wamalwa, who gets taken down, and another high tackle there as he is slow to get up and will certainly need a booster juice to get his mojo going in this one as he lies. Here's a top restart now. Moody gets it off to Henry the Hammer Myers, and the Hammer will work his way up the field. Moody now gets his passing going, and great little pass by Wiles. Holt gets one off to Cale Hutchings, and Hutchings is taking the ground a couple of meters away from Glory now. Moody to the Coyote Wiles, to Stubel. Stubel stopped at his tracks and taking the ground as the Lionhearts are back on their line. Moody with the pass out to Wiles. Wiles finds Holt, and Holt is tripped up and not subdued. He is there, and only a couple of meters away from Glory now. The Wolverines smell it, and a wishbone tackle on Moody. Here is Deadly Danny Tupou now. His pass comes out to Piatek, who puts a boot on it. Stubel tries to dive for it. He can't get there. The ball's loose, and Bain will pounce on it in the end zone in Glory territory. The Wolverines get another one. Let's take a look at the Foster's replay here as Piatek lays a boot down, and it was a short kick there, and it found its way into Glory territory, and Bain pounced on that. The Foster's replay shows it clearly now as there's the ball, and Bain will pounce on it, no fear. What a try there by the Wolverines, and lucky that they were able to get at the right place at the right time for Bain. 36-12 is the scoreline here at Lamport Stadium, Toronto. It's been a physical game as Henry the Hammer Myers brings it up the halfway point. Moody now looks for options. He'll go to his left, and Piatek will find Wiles. Wiles finds Clancy. Clancy is taken down by a trio of Lionhearts. Very physical game. I'm sure the coach, Stuart Donlan, will have a lot to talk about after this match, as they will need to regroup and replan as they will host Jamaica for the 4th annual Caribbean Carnival Cup, July 19th, right here at Lamport Stadium in Toronto, Canada. Here is Moody now. He'll find Wiles, who finds Piatek. Piatek is taken down hard, and a forearm there. No call as the ball spilled out and recollected there by Holt. Here's Moody to Henry the Hammer Myers. Oh, he was nailed there as lights out for Henry the Hammer Myers, and things will certainly boil over now as Henry the Hammer Myers is a veteran player for Canada. If you are his teammate, you will probably want to stand up for him right now, and that is what the Canadian players are doing. They'll have a discussion about it, and Henry the Hammer Myers looks to be attended to here as punches are thrown here, and tensions certainly boil over. Here we go as they will have something to say as the skirmish breaks out here in the middle of the field, and time is slowly expiring. And Henry the Hammer Myers is all right. He's up on his feet and he receives applause from both teams. Let's take a look at the Foster's replay there as he was decked and taken out. And it looked like a clean tackle. Let's take a look at the other angle here. Tough to tell from that angle. He was certainly up before he hits the ground. Let's take a look at another Foster's replay here as here he receives the ball. Looks like his chin collided with his shoulder, and that's when tension certainly boiled over here, and time slowly expires as looks like the Lionhearts will be the victors on this occasion, 36-12, but a battle certainly on the field in this one. Can't wait for Jamaica.
Very disappointed with that performance. I thought we'd made a lot of progression in practice over the last 2 weeks, but everything that we've practiced tonight we just didn't do. It was back to the drawing board, and we've got to just keep practicing the fundamentals of the game that cost us. We completed 3 sets in the first half, and if we're going to give opposition all the ball, then we're never going to create chances and threaten the opposition and get a foothold in the game. Second half, yeah, you can take the pain that we won the second half, but the performance was really disappointing, and we've got a lot of things to work on before our next game.
The game was intense. We made a few mistakes in the beginning. We're still working on it, and we're still dominant, but unfortunately at the end of the game the better team won. But I know that we can improve from this, and it is a learning curve for all our players. We came in up against a team that's been experienced, and they played this game most of their lives. All I can say is all the best for that English team, but we will come back, and Jamaica, we will be playing forward and we will be playing hard.
Well, fists flew and tensions grew, but in the end, Canada falls short. English Lionhearts take this one 36-12. Just a reminder, this episode was brought to you by Foster's, Australian for Beer, Expat Advisory Canada, the Skills Network, Novotel Hotels, and Booster Juice. All right, Canada are in action again as they take on the Reggae Warriors of Jamaica, July 19th at Lamport Stadium. Of course, we'll have that for you right here on the Rugby League Show. Goodbye, Canada!